You were born screaming in a second-floor apartment above a bakery. The whole building smells like bread and mold. Your mom had a midwife, at least. She charges 2 loaves of bread and a jar of wine. Healthcare. Home is a cramped flat in a 5-story building. The walls are decorated because Romans love murals, even when they're broke. The street below is chaos. Vendors screaming, donkeys braying, cartwheels grinding on stone. This is your alarm clock. Welcome to Pompeii, 79 AD. That mountain in the distance is completely harmless. Probably. Your babysitter is your older sister. She carries you through the market like a sack of grain, with eyes. Your first real food is bread dipped in olive oil from the street vendor downstairs. It is actually decent. Restaurants are built into the street. You eat out most nights because your apartment has no real kitchen. Your toys are clay animals and little wooden swords. You also have a cat. The cat doesn't like you. There is a festival almost every month. Romans love a good parade and an excuse to skip work. The streets double as sewers. Those stepping stones aren't for decoration. They're so you don't wade through filth. The laundry next door cleans clothes with human urine. That is not a joke. That is the actual cleaning agent. Your dad is a metal worker. He makes tools, nails, and whatever the richer citizens need fixed. It pays enough. The public baths are your family's shower, swimming pool, and social club. Everybody goes. Everybody. The walls are covered in graffiti, political ads, insults, love poems, and restaurant reviews. Ancient social media. Your friend group is every kid on the block. The game is kick the ball. The field is the street. The rules are optional. School exists and your parents can barely afford it. You learn reading, writing, and how to get hit with a stick. Your notebook is a wax tablet. You erase by melting it flat. Ancient undo button. The walk home takes you through alleys that would make a modern health inspector have a breakdown. Earthquakes happen all the time here. The building shakes, dust falls, everyone pauses, then life goes on. That mountain steams sometimes. The adults say it is normal. It has been doing that forever. Nothing to worry about. Lunch is olives, bread, and cheese from the fountain square. Same as yesterday, same as tomorrow. The amphitheater seats 20,000 people. Your dad got you in for the gladiator games. Best day of your life so far. 2 men fight below with real swords. The crowd screams. You are 8 years old, watching live combat. Totally normal. The loser goes down and the sand turns red. The crowd cheers louder. You feel something twist in your stomach. Walking home, you are quiet. Your dad buys you roasted nuts and says you'll get used to it. That is the talk. By 9, you are working the bellows at the forge. Your lungs fill with smoke and metal dust daily. Delivery boy is your other job. You haul metal work across town on foot. Tips aren't a thing yet. Water duty means 5 trips to the fountain each day. Each jug weighs as much as your ambitions. At night, you stare at the stars from the roof. The mountain is always there, a shadow that never moves. The forum is your playground when no one's looking. Running between marble columns pretending you are important. The rich kids have indoor fountains and private gardens. You have a shared toilet and a view of the alley. Speaking of toilets, they're communal. You sit next to strangers. There is no divider. Romans are very social. Snakes in the house are good luck, apparently. The Lararium shrine on the wall keeps evil spirits away, allegedly. A funeral passes every couple of weeks. The kid from the bakery got a fever and was gone in 3 days. Medicine here is mostly hope. The harbor is your favorite spot. Salt air, fishing boats, and no one telling you to carry something heavy. Your teacher catches you daydreaming and grabs your ear hard enough to lift you off the bench. Education. Market day with your mom. She haggles over fish like it is combat. The fishmonger never wins. Garum is fermented fish guts. Romans put it on everything. It tastes exactly how that description sounds. You are 11 and you can shape iron. Your dad says you've got the hands for it. That is the highest praise he gives. Your first proper nail. It took 6 attempts. Your dad nods once. That is basically a standing ovation. You deliver hinges to a rich man's house during a dinner party. They eat more in one night than your family eats in a week. The theater runs comedies about stupid husbands and nagging wives. Same jokes for 2,000 years and counting. You add your own graffiti to the wall. A little gladiator drawing next to someone's love poem. Your legacy. The aqueduct brings water from the mountains. Through lead pipes, nobody thinks that is a problem. It is fine. The forum at noon is the center of everything. Politics, gossip, commerce, and one kid eating an apple on the temple steps. You sneak into the palastra to watch the wrestlers. One day you'll be big enough to train there. That is the plan anyway. The ground shakes again, harder this time. A crack runs up the wall of the building across the street. The mountain is smoking more than usual. Some people leave town. Most say it is nothing. It is always nothing. Dead birds near the drains. The well water tastes like metal. The dog next door won't stop barking at the ground. Your dad boards up the shop just in case. Your mom packs a bag. Just in case. Everyone says just in case. Dinner is quiet. The walls creak. Dust falls into your soup. Nobody says what everyone is thinking. You can't sleep. The floor hums like something enormous is breathing underneath the whole city. August 24th. You wake up and the mountain has a column of smoke reaching into the sky. It is still just steam, right? The column punches 33 kilometers into the sky. Your dad's hand tightens on your shoulder. Nobody moves. Then the stones start falling. Small gray rocks from the sky, like hail but warm. The whole city starts running. Your mom grabs the baby. Your dad grabs you. There is no plan. There was never a plan for this. The streets are ankle-deep in pumice already. Everyone is heading for the gates. Everyone at the same time. Your home collapses behind you. The roof couldn't take the weight. Everything you own is under that pile. Your dad holds a cloth over your heads. It doesn't help much. The stones sting every time they hit. You make it through the gate. The road is packed with thousands heading the same direction. Away, just away. An old woman sits down on the road and won't get up. Her son begs. The crowd parts around them like water. You fall. Your dad pulls you up without stopping. Stopping means getting buried. Nobody stops. The air tastes like metal and rotten eggs. You breathe through a wet rag. Your eyes burn so much you can barely see. You shelter under a bridge with 20 strangers. The noise is unreal, like a thunderstorm made of gravel. You hold your mom's hand. She holds yours back twice as tight. Some things don't need words. Looking back, you can see a glow through the ash. Pompeii is somewhere under that. Your gladiator drawing, too. Dawn comes and the world is gray. Everything, the trees, the road, the sky, like color was removed from existence. You look back toward the city. It is gone. Not destroyed. Gone, buried under 20 feet of rock and ash. Your home, your school, the bakery, the fountain where you filled water jugs. All of it is under there. The road to the coast is a river of gray ghosts. Everyone looks the same now. Nobody has anything. The harbor is pandemonium. Boats leaving packed beyond capacity. Pumice floats on the water like gray ice. Your dad lifts you onto a boat. It is already full. They let you on anyway. Not everyone gets that lucky. From the boat you see it, a wall of hot gas and rock rolling down the mountain toward the coast. Faster than anything alive. The shock wave hits the water. The boat lurches. You press your face into your dad's chest and don't look. The dock you were standing on 5 minutes ago is gone. Buried under 400-degree gas and rock, you drift on an ocean covered in floating stone. Behind you, the volcano is still going. It won't stop for 2 days. You reach Naples with nothing, no home, no tools, no forge. Everything your family had is under that mountain. 11 years old and you are a refugee. Yesterday, you had a home and a cat and a gladiator drawing on a wall. Your dad builds a new forge from scrap. It takes a week. He starts working the day it is finished. So, do you? The new place is smaller, rougher. The bread tastes the same, though. Some things carry over. Years pass. You take over the forge. Your dad watches from a chair now. His hands can't hold the hammer anymore. You look toward the mountain sometimes. It is quiet now. Everything underneath it is quiet too. The ground shakes sometimes in Naples too. You freeze every time. Then you keep hammering. What else is there? Life rebuilt itself. Not the same life. A different one shaped around a hole where the old one was. Your hands look like your dad's now. Same burns, same calluses, same rhythm on the anvil. The mountain sits there like nothing happened, green on its slopes. Birds circling the peak, almost pretty. You make nails, one at a time. Like your dad taught you in a city that doesn't exist anymore. Somewhere under that mountain, a little gladiator scratched into a wall waits in the dark. For a very long time. 19 centuries later, someone finds it, and for a second, you exist again.